Hello and welcome to Titanium Talks Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Virgos, okay? So this is for any placement you have a Virgo in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a crosswatcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a crosswatcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention the decks I use as I use them. If I don't, they will be in the description box below. I will also mention when it is important for you to utilize your own intuition. Alright, and with that, what was I going to say? Yes, and with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Virgos, I have a placement of Virgo in my chart. Let's get into our cards. Yes. Alright, so the first two cards, first of all, the tarot cards that I use are from Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck, right? And the two cards that came out for you are the Nine of Summer, which is the Nine of Cups, and the World card, which is amazing. Now, the Nine of Summer, okay, says wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. Very amazing. And the World card, alright, talks of a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. Yes, it is. You have now completed a cycle. Yes. That is a great thing. Great success. Next, alright, you have the Oakman. And the Oakman talks of strength, ancient wisdom, and depth. So you see clearly and deeply into what it is that you are going for, right? Yeah. Then you have the Singer of Intuition. Now the Singer of Intuition talks of perceptiveness, oracular powers, awareness, and trust. So as deep as you can see, you also are in tuned with the matrix, or if you would like, the universal grid, right? You understand things are coming, you have an intuitive sense of what is on its way and what is or in other words, you connect to the field of all possibilities and the field of every living thing, right? Yes. Then you have the Soul Shrinker. Now the Soul Shrinker talks of cruelty, malice, gossip, curses, destruction, and at the very end talks of blessings, which is going back to the Nine of Summer. Yeah. But you see all these bad things because you've come to the end of all those bad things, you are now able to see the blessings that all those bad things brought to you. All the things that it allowed you to do because you've went through that. Next you have Sylvanus. Now Sylvanus talks of truth, cutting through deception, and clarity. You are now able to cut through deception because you've gone through all the deceptions in the book. You've seen all of them, you've experienced them all, and now you can see them from what they actually are. Deception. Okay. So that's it for the first set. Now, let's go with the Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. And we got the Seven of Spring. Seven of Spring, the Nine of Spring, and the Lovers. Ooh, and the Princess of Winter, and the Awakening card. Queen of Autumn, the Release card. Okay. One moment, please. Okay, so the Seven of Spring talks of be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, courageously stand up for yourself. So something might be coming that is not really up to par, or up to what you want it to be. And that is why it is suggested that you protect the fruit of your labor, right? Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. This might be family. We are getting into the holidays. Christmas is right around the bend, and things might not be as perfect for every single family as they would like. So they might put you in a little bit of a pickle. Between a rock and a hard place, making you feel like you're less than because you don't have something or someone in your life yet, which is fine. But that's them, not you. Okay, you are on your journey, you're creating it, and it's perfectly fine. So don't rush. Take your time. There's no need to rush. That is my interpretation, that is my intuition talking. So if you are someone that needs to rush, go rush ahead. If you feel like it's time for you to move on, get a move on. That is just my intuition, alright? Now, so there is things that you're going to have to protect from this coming week. Then you have the Lovers. Now the Lovers talks of the true love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, return to good health. Basically, you're going to have to use your intuition, the intuition that is brought to you by your heart. Your heart intuition. Okay? Because did you know that your heart is the oldest thing in your body? It's the first thing that was created when you were an embryo. It was first organ that was formed while in the embryonic state. It was. So it's the oldest out of all of your organs. So it knows, it has more of an understanding of what should get done. Anyway, so this choice is made from the heart. You have to really listen. You have to really pay attention to what is coming to you as insights and things of that sort. Then you have the Princess of Winter. Now the Princess of Winter is the light worker of the court cards in my understanding, right? Because this card says inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic individual. It says information that can help you but which may also be difficult to hear. Speak the truth with kindness. An indigo child or adult. Indigo child or adult. Light worker. That is my interpretation of, well, that to me is the sign of a light worker. Also, while I was a child, okay, communication was extremely difficult. I had a lot of trouble talking to people and making friends and being liked. I did. So, just keep that in mind. Next, you have the Awakening card. Now, the Awakening card, alright, talks of change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness and temporary pause in action. Together in my room. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I want you in my room. That is an old song. Interesting. Spend the night together in my room. Ooh. So you're, instead of fighting something, instead of being, wait a minute, let me see. So you're protecting yourself, and you're protecting the fruit of your labor by making a choice and utilizing your intuition, as well as changing your viewpoint about it, in order for you to realize what the best course of action is, in order to In order to, in order to what? I'm going to clarify that. Please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what, in order to do what? Gentlemen. And that just flew out. Number 28. Okay. This gentleman card represents the Courant himself, or the man of the heart. The card also stands for all masculine characteristics that one should evolve by oneself. As a person card, this should evolve. This card represents the Courant, and it is a linchpin in hand. First, look at the surrounding cards. Next, look at that which in between. Okay, so in between we have the Queen of Autumn, right. This, if the theme card is right in front of the Gentleman card, it means that the most important situation right now, which I don't know, it also shows the most likely for future unless serious things happen. In this regard, it is to be mentioned that only a few clients will try everything to prevent what is predicted, no matter what it is. In hand, this is recognizable when the Heart and the Mountain cards are lying directly next to each other. Okay, so basically, the situation at hand is that you are gaining perspective on something, and you are deciding to practically move forward with with what it is that you're going to do, which ultimately you decide to let it go. With the Release card, it says, let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities, time to move on. Yep, I just got my answer. Time to move on. Oh, hell it is. Oh yeah, mommy likes to hear that. Now, to clarify, okay. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and clarify the second set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect from the second set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect from the second set. And we have Tintin the Sylph with List of the Shadows at the bottom of the deck, as well as himself. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Okay. Now, Tintin talks of acute intellect, quickness, mental synthesis, and discernment. So basically, you'll be able to discern between what is really meant for you and what isn't, what is a waste of time and what is not. And you'll be able to make that choice that is best served for you, and gain self-esteem in the process, because maybe your family might not make you feel so, right? Then you have himself. Now himself talks of natural law, shamanic powers, life force, and magic. So this is like, your family might not understand what you're doing, and that's fine. They don't need to. Basically, what you're doing is tapping into your magic, tapping into your intuition, and figuring out what is coming towards you and what is best for you to do in this time, at this time, should I say. Now, so, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And we have, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what else they should expect. And you have the 6 of Autumn and the Wheel. Nice. That would be the Wheel of Fortune. As well as the 4 of Winter. Okay. Now. Yeah. Why? Excuse me. Selenite overboard. Okay, now. Okay. So the 3 cards that came out were the 6 of Autumn, which is the 6 of Pentacles, which says the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. So things are getting back to you, which is awesome, Holla! Then you have the Wheel. Now the Wheel was the Wheel of Fortune. It says delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. You're moving forward. That is awesome because you are in the right vibration. You are on the right frequency. You are following your intuition. That is what you need to be doing. You see? What did I just say? You are following your intuition. You are following what came to you after meditation, which is awesome. Oh yeah, I'm yawning. When I yawn, that's just my sign that I have interpreted something very, not heavy, but that I am saying what I was meant to say. So now to clarify, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share why all these 3 cards are here for the 3rd set. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got Arvel Parrot, as well as Los Cunas. Yeah. The Fairies of the Future. And the fairy who was kissed by the pixies, as well as Lady of the Harvest. Yeah, that's great, my Virgos. Now, so, okay. So I did read these. So the delays are over because you've gone within and you figured out what your next step is, right? Yeah. Yes. Now the clarifying cards. You have Arvel Parrot, which talks of communication. So what is suggested is that you communicate with the universe what it is you want to create so that it can bring it to you much faster. And talk of what you want. Avoid talking of what you don't want. Very crucial, right? Talk of what you want. And if by chance, okay, you can't first think, if by chance you only know what you don't want, you can, just by turning it around a little, you know what you actually do want. So if you are talking of, I don't want someone who treats me poorly, okay, then that's pretty easy. You want someone that treats you right, right? Or you don't want someone that only sees you for your looks. Then you want someone who likes you for who you are, right? Your character, your personality. That's what you want. I'm just giving you examples. Manifestation tips. I'm gonna write that down. Manifestation tips. Yes. Okay. Next, you have Los Cunas. Now, Los Cunas, alright, talks of sunken treasure, discovery of self, and adventure. And as I said, the tip about communication, of actually saying things in the positive and avoiding the negative, right? Notice how the way I phrased my sentences was more in alignment with positive things rather than things I didn't want, things I actually wanted. Those key factors you're gonna have to figure out for yourself. You're gonna have to go within, figure out what you have an issue doing, and then figure those out and do, in order for you to actually say the right things. Because universe healers, the universe, God, whatever, source, whatever you believe in, believes what you think and what you feel. So when you put out the right emotion with the right idea, you will be attracting what you want into your reality. Okay, so next you have the fairies of the future. Now the fairies of the future talk of be here now, guidance forward moving. So everything that you get back from the universe or that you get into your life is actually meant to send you feedback. If you're getting what you don't want, that is just a sign that you are putting out that you are putting out into the universe the wrong instruction for the universe to follow, or for God to follow. If you are putting out, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, you will attract more of the thing that you don't want, because that which you send your intention to is what is attracted to you. So make sure that what you are putting your attention on is what you actually want to manifest. Key distinction. Okay? Very important. Then you have the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. Now, if you follow what I just mentioned, alright, that which is just mention what you want, okay? Like, be very clear in your ideas that you should be concentrating on what you want. When you do that, you'll be able to tap into the fairy who was kissed by the pixies energy, which talks of love given is love received, the metaphorical open heart surgery. Yes, you'll feel amazing. Yeah. Awesome. Next, you have Lady of the Harvest. Now, the Lady of the Harvest, alright, talks of completion, release, harvest. Yes. Also grief and loss, but in this case, I don't feel like grief and loss is that big. There will be a small moment of grief and loss of that which you were prior to this completion, but I mean, the new reality that you find yourself in is going to be so much more amazing. Yes. And so much more wanted that, I mean, You won't even feel any grief for what you lost. You'll actually feel happy. Right? Next, you have... What do you have? Now, so next tarot cards. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos. Please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos. Please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Virgos. Please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you have the Ace of Spring. Awesome. And the Chariot. And the Dreamer. And the Eight of Summer. Awesome. Yeah. Can't you see? I'm so pleased. I'm so happy. I am. This is amazing. Okay. Now, by the way, I use selenite on my decks, if I did not mention that. Okay. So the tarot cards were the Ace of Spring. Now the Ace of Spring talks of it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Yes! Things are moving in your favor. Then the Chariot. Now the Chariot talks of success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. Celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Well, you got new possibilities for employment. Amazing new career opportunities because you stayed the course and you were diligent and diligent and self-disciplined in creating this. Then you have the Fool. Well, you have the Dreamer. It's called the Dreamer in this deck. Normally it's called the Fool. Now the Fool, alright, in this deck talks of embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. Yes! Yes! Awesome! Then you have the Eight of Cups, which is the Eight of Summer in this deck. Now the Eight of Summer talks of the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Yes! Awesome! Alright now. Yeah, things are moving in your favor. In an awesome way. Now, to clarify. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and clarify the fourth set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and clarify the fourth set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got a collective of pixies. And the Singer of Courage at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Master Maker. Ooh. And the Journeyman. I swear, I think I saw that prior. Well, it was in the other reading, but the Journeyman. Aha. So, you're moving forward quickly because you began a new adventure without allowing your past experiences to taint this new experience. And this new experience that you're on is leaving the past in the past, which is amazing. Now, so you're doing this for you're doing this because you feel like you're doing this because you feel bound by duty to a collective. You are willingly participating in this group, and so you feel tied to them closely. Right? Then you have the Singer of Courage. Now, the Singer of Courage talks of bravery, sublimation of fear, and moral strength. So, this joyfully participating in this group is demanding a lot of moral strength from you at this point in time, I feel. Because you're creating a skill, you're strengthening a skill, you are also becoming the craftsman of your life, you're magically creating whatever you want. And yet again, you have moral strength on this card. So you have moral strength twice. And this moral strength is allowing you to reinvent yourself. To reinvent or invent yourself. Invent the person you want to be. Basically reinventing yourself. It's just starting from scratch and magically creating the reality you want. And that reality is that you want is to move forward towards a new adventure, to gain independence, to polish your skills, and to travel. And on this card I wrote the Fool. Alright, so this to me resembles the Fool, because this guy is like about to walk off a ledge, which just happens to be someone's forehead, but I digress. Basically, he's walking off a ledge, and he is not really wondering if he's gonna be, something's gonna hold it. He's not worried because he knows that something is going to support him, on his adventure. He doesn't know what yet, but something will support him, just because he believes that it will. So, my gorgeous Virgos, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!